Kalau ada mau tengok. Tu saya.
Ni dah already started lah. So nanti
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. A very pleasant evening. I wish to see Professor Dr. Haniffah of the final year students, fourth year, the second year, and everyone lah. Okay, so welcome. I would like to welcome everyone on behalf of BMC Islamic Society to the Isra Mikraj sharing session with Dr. Haniffah with the team transition from medical student to house officer. So without further ado, I would like to invite everyone to comment this dengan Fatihah. So a brief introduction about Isra Mikraj before we move on to the sharing session. So Isra Mikraj refers to the miraculous journey Muhammad SAW took from Mecca to Masjidil Aqsa, and then from Masjidil Aqsa to Sidratul Muntaha. So this journey, this perjalanan took place about approximately 1 year before Hijrah, and this happens after his uncle Abu Talib had died, and about 3 days after that, his wife Sayyidatina Khadijah binti Khuwailid also had died. So from a short point of view, a very simple point of view, this Isra Mikraj journey is actually comes after about a year of sadness for Rasulullah. So what does his uncle Abu Talib represent? Power, because he protects Rasulullah from the kafir Quraysh, and Sayyidatina Khadijah represent love and loved one, and represent comfort, during which he always turned to for every struggles that he had in life. And after that, after his wife died, he went to Taif to preach. Taif is actually from the relation of his mother's side, the Prophet's mother's side. So he went there to ask for support to preach for them. Again, he was chased out, he was stoned until it is said that his sandals soaked with sandals become clogged with blood. So after all these things happen, Allah brings him to his presence, and it is said that Allah took him upon his presence to strengthen Rasulullah. So one of a short pengajaran that we can take from this journey is that verily after hardship there is ease. So without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Haniffah to conduct the sharing session.
رب اشرح لي صدري والله widen my chest يسر لي امري and ease my task واحلل عقدة من لساني loosen the knot of my tongue يفقهوا قولي so that they understand what I say. And we all know that comes from Surah Taha. And who read that Dua? When? Yeah, when he was asked to go and see Fir'aun. And you know how he was asked to speak to Fir'aun? I told some classes this. How? Qawlan layna. What does that mean? Speak with gentleness, sweetness. Not sweetness, gentle. Layna is soft. So, who are among the best 5 people in the world? Strong prophets. What are they called? Exactly. One of the 5 is who? Muhammad Sallallahu chronological order is hilang. I am medical student. Nabi Musa, Nabi Ibrahim, alaihissalam. Nabi Nuh, alaihissalam. Nabi Musa, alaihissalam. Isa, alaihissalam. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One of the best 5 people in the world. Musa alayhi salam. Tell me the 2 worst people in the history of mankind. Fir'aun. Straight away, everybody picks it. Right? So don't even talk about the second one, lah. Because the Quran only declares this. So one of the best 5 people in the world asked to speak to probably all of us identify as the worst person in the world. And you're told to speak gently. Speak gently. Yeah, so these are so many lessons for us on how we should talk to each other. Of course, when I teach you, I'm a bit aggressive now. Yeah. But that's strategic. I think you cannot see blood coming out from my eye. Right? You only see blood coming out from my mouth. Yeah? So anyway, alhamdulillah, I came from work, but I brought a short sleeve shirt. Why? To give myself a sense of relaxation and to let you feel relaxed. Okay, so I'm here as an older brother to see my younger brothers and sisters. Yeah, and so the first slide I want to show, who controls slides? It's a slide of, okay, then I can control the slide. This is the slide actually I wanted to show you. This was the only slide that I needed. This one. Okay, no, but the other slides are relevant. This is a slide image that I have in my mind. And you can see I've taken it from a video. If you have been keeping up with things, then pray for all who teach us to be protected. If you have been keeping up with things, if you've not been keeping up, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so I remember I attended Ustaz Daniel's class once, Dr. Daniel. It was a tafsir Baqarah, and he said, you know, if ever someone who teaches you says, follow me, follow what I say, then we're off the mark. You should only follow 2 things. And I've told you in class before as well. There's only 2 haq. Haq apa dia? Yeah, haq is indisputable truth. Yeah, and only 2 indisputable truth. And so, whether it's me or whether it was Ustaz Daniel when he told us this, understand there's only 2 indisputable truths. And in medicine, I've also come to learn that it's a true reflection that many things are not indisputable. For example, I come from a generation where gastric ulcer is treated by gastrectomy. Haniffah's generation of medical school. You know how you treat gastric ulcers? You check for what? What serology? Or what breath test? Yeah. And what do you give? You give antibiotics with the proton inhibitor. So you see the movement of treatment has moved from remove some of the cement, give antibiotics. Isn't that incredible? Where is the haq in this? Where was the truth in this remove acid secretion treatment? At that point in time, there was truth. So some things will have a truth. Just like my picture, I was talking to Firdaus at the back. That picture is injustice to how I want you all to believe your part. So this picture is very good. If you go to the the YouTube and listen to it. It's about change in life. It's a 10-minute picture. It comes under all the, so credit to whoever does it. It's about how different people are at different points in their life, in your medicine or in my medicine, and in our need. But the main commitment is, once you start on the road, and your niyat is to get to the end, let's say you demise on the road. What's your reward? What's your reward? Is our reward based on our intention or is our reward based on our outcome? Really? You all sure? Yeah. So that was one thing I wanted to start before. I want to tell you before. Let's all just take a few minutes to renew our intention. If Haniffah is here to convey to you his neurology or his whatever else, then he's sadly mistaken with God. Yeah? In our Akmalun, in case all rewards to be done. So our intention here is for what? So not to be volunteer lah. Intention for being here.
To gain knowledge.
To gain knowledge. Noble or not noble? Noble. Anybody got different intention? See if Haniffah's beard has grown longer. Anybody else different intention? It's a good intention, knowledge. Nothing else? Zero other intention. What is liwajihillah? Li or wajah hillah. What's that? For Allah's face. What does that mean? Innama minkum biwajhillah ila minkum jazaa wala syukur. Biwajhillah. What does that mean? For Allah's face. What does Allah's face mean? It means you want Allah's pleasure. So here I'm sharing with you, and Haniffah corrects his intention. Whenever we do anything, our primary goal is to please Allah. Our primary goal is to please Allah. So when I wanted to come here today, you'll be surprised how many times I was worried for myself, because I know I will be the one speaking to people at a different side of the path of the journey. So I will appear to be apparently stronger. I might get intoxicated with who I am. I might get intoxicated with who I am because who's whispering in my ear? And he's going to tell me about all the merit things about myself, which is in fact going to become a demerit for my heart. Okay? So all of us, just take a deep breath, renew your intention. We're here for only one primary cause. Okay, so, bismillah. Okay, so after you have your primary cause, you can have all your secondary objectives. I want to gain knowledge, which is correct. I want to have brotherhood with you. You don't know how much stronger I feel when I come with other brother Muslims. Now, I feel very strong. It's our team. And actually, I'm trying to train myself to feel strong with other humanity, other people in humanity. Irrespective of whether at this stage, it has to be okay, that's, I feel next part of it. First, our brotherhood is first when we play together, when we stand soft, shoulder to shoulder, we feel the Rahman. Yeah, but I feel now, in all the things I quote, when people talk to me about Quran is for this strength and Salah is for this strength, all great. And then we talk about Deen, and kita nak jumpa Dr. Melayu lah. First of all, I'm from Melayu kita. I speak Tamil, right? I speak Malayalam, right? I speak Hokkien, right? So I'm not sure I'm orang Melayu mana. But, saudara Islam kita. We don't want to see a doctor. That's good and that's not good. Because then we start keeping our deen for ourselves. And if the Arabs kept the deen for themselves, are you a Muslim? And one of the things I learned from the Imam in my masjid, he told me I was going to see my brother-in-law, and he was ill. And I said, I just want to do dua. I said, Doctor, Surah Yunus. Surah Yunus ayat 57. I hope everybody carries the Quran, right? Open. Surah Yunus 57. Surah Yunus surah yang berapa? Number? So it's the first prophet's name in the Quran, right? So the Imam in my masjid who knows me from the time I was a student, because he was then working in USM, and I was because 30, 40 years later I go back and now I pray behind him. And he inspires me to learn the Quran because he chooses surah that's very relevant to our time of the month of the year. So anyway, he taught me this. And what does it say? Does it say, Ya ayyuhal ladina amanu? Or those of you who have believed? Am I wrong? Ya ayyuhan nas qad ja'atkum maw'izatun min rabbikum shifa'an lima fi sudur. Right? So does it say ya? No, what does it say? Yes. So what was I trying to tell you just now? That I want to feel excited when I see my other brother, humanity. Quran is addressed to who? We're closing it to ourselves. That's our first big mistake. So when Brother Yunus asked me, Brother Firdaus asked me, Doctor, we want to do this, and if you have no objection, open it to non-Muslims. And my answer was, what? Was it?
Open it all.
Open it all. Yeah, open it all. So that's the first thing to plant in our hearts. The next thing to plant in our hearts. The first thing to plant in our hearts was what? Submissiveness. We are slaves. Don't ever get our friend who's whispering to us confused us. Whether I'm a neurologist, whether I'm older than you, we're all out. Okay? So, when I thought about talking to you all, unfortunately, some medical thinking came in. So I thought, number one, wow, it's a good, you know, he planted me with a no pen and he ran away. He ran away for pen. So I was going to say in medicine, I would like to keep this short and you can talk longer or you can ask questions longer. The first thing is goals. So in your transition from medical student to housemanship, you got goals. Get married, have many children. Yeah. But not part of it, main of it. Alhamdulillah. Listen, my understanding of things has changed. That if I was bringing up my children all over again today, I'd get them married off at 18 years old, at 17 years old. Yeah, I'm serious. Huh? So anyway, this slide is from the officers of my oldest daughter. I snapped the slide and sent it to Firdaus, but she was telling me, Papa, you know, she's old, right? She's married and she came back from KL. She's doing statistics and Islamic banking. So anyway, she came back and said, when I told her I'm going to talk to you all, she said, our generation, we like to see things, visual. Okay, so because of the otherwise normally we like 25,000 slides. Okay, so you got goals. In your transition, you got goals. Don't be too stressed. KW? LEDG ya. Ini macam-macam Al-Quran tau. Kita berhenti kat every ayat. Sorry, stop every word. It's not a word. Yeah? So that's good methodology to do. Achieving it, and it definitely requires. Yes, question is what? Tell me the cranial nerves that reside in the medulla. Quick. Hey, don't have to answer. Okay. And then you have to have the skill of doing it, which is the practical again. The practical skill. Correct? your motive. Like you niat lah. But you know, it's tabang buta. So tabang buta means niat, kan? So it's your niat. And knowledge is your skill. And your skill is your mana. You tell me medicine and our religion is different. You tell me anything in life and our religion is different. Good. People, someone like me and someone like you, we've learned this like the by my main way. I don't know why you left. No. I thought you were in front of me. Student. So no. What I'm saying is I can keep moving it.
I'll move it for you.
Don't move it, huh? So our movement from being a medical student to a housewife is so how we're moving in this road. Look, science kindness, won't have hate and anger. Here's the lesson. And something only recently I realized, all of us know it. Will you be punished for what's in your heart? You'll only be punished when you do it. Will you be rewarded for what's in your heart?
Yes.
And when you do it, how much reward you get? 10 times. Yeah. Multiple. But there is one thing that's called hasad. So if you have hasad, and it's in your heart, it's already punishment. And I can tell you, it's not easy. Free me from the hatred, those who have been. And I'm in the mosque and somebody irritates me. This is what I want. I want to be free. You know, he reads loudly, he took my place, he pushed me away. I've been sitting here for so long. I want this stuff. All of us have been through it, right? Yeah. So, buka surah Hasyar, that's a good one. Not having hatred for your brother. And I feel most challenging, but I can't say it was where? The straight path. Where's the straight path? Salat. So, these 3 weeks are going to be very fluid in our team and in your movement from being a medical student to a housewife. Very, very fluid. You get the concept right, you're a winner. So if you go to work and you think, I'm here, gain name for myself, to name prestige for myself, then you will start treating people according to their prestige. And you will see people according to what they give you for your prestige, pangkat ke, duit ke, which is wrong. But if your niat is to go to work, and this is what I told one of my children is a doctor. Okay, and when she was going to start her housewife, this is what I told her. And I think I should share it. My wife wasn't very happy lah. But I told her, Allah gives rizq, provisions. And the rizq is not for me alone. Yeah? The rizq that I get in my hand is a portion written for somebody else. Haqqun ma'loom. There is a right for somebody else that's declared what's in my hand. I think if I'm secular, it's my rizq. Right? So I've told my daughter was going to work as a doctor. It has worked as a doctor when she was going to start as a doctor. And my other children, all my children are working. And I had this family power with them. Okay? And I told them, when you work for Jannah. What made my wife upset was, so you don't worry about your transport, the roof. If that haqqul ma'loom, that risk, that provision falls in the lap or the umbrella that covers your family, then you have a portion. But you see, if they don't have the correct drive, then they get lazy. Papa will work for us. But if they get the right understanding, and I hope you get that switch on, it doesn't matter. What you want is paradise. And that's what I usually tell you when I teach our clinical. But because I teach across all boards, I cannot make it so narrow. You define your paradise, you go for it. Okay. So I think the biggest transition that you can carry that's most helpful for you, your niyyah. And your niyyah, please. And I cannot understand this easily. I went to South Africa to give a lecture on epilepsy. And in the hotel that we stayed, this is way after appetite was abolished. But in the hotel that we stayed, when my wife and I were having breakfast in Cape Town, the man who stood next to us was from a system where they discriminated between skin colors. And the way he served us was as though his only job was to make sure that we were always pleased. Stood, but out. So if we are Alhamdulillah, this is what we should do. It shouldn't be how I want to be happy with my salah, or I want to be happy with my sound, or I want to be convenient with my zakah. It should be Allah, what are you most pleased with? It doesn't matter if it doesn't please you. And so the Sahabat, they used to say, I can't remember who, when I make a dua and I don't get what I want, I'm happy. Why? Because when you make a dua and you ask for something, you get it. You got what you asked for. But when you make a dua and you don't get what you asked for, who chose for you? So that pleases Allah. Of course, if you asked for it and you got it, and Allah gave you, it also pleases Him. But what I'm trying to say, the Sahaba was so devoted that even when they dua, and you cannot dua for bad, you dua for good, but they don't get what they want, the more they are keen on how a dua will be answered. Someone tell me how's the dua answered? Someone tell me, dua is answered how? Close your eyes and you hear it. Wait for your WhatsApp, you see it. How's the dua answered? Now. Later, how's the later answer? The same thing that you asked for, you might get it now or later. Okay? Yeah, it might be waiting for you, not in paradise, but it might be waiting for you on Qiyamah as one of your amalan. So initially, I just understood it would be waiting for you in Qiyamah. But now I understand it as how that it's waiting for you as another good deed because it is a but it's actually a submission act. What is Salah? Salah is dua. So it waits for you in Qiyamah and it's added to your scale. So it's one more ibadah like Salah. Because dua is acknowledgement of only one true God. You can give me, and therefore that's one of the best ways of affirming your faith of monotheism. Because you only ask from that one God. Give me, please give me, please give me. So that's like super duper acknowledgement of ahad, ahad. Okay. So one way is what you ask for you get now or delayed. Another way is it's waiting for you in Qiyamah to add to your balance of good deeds. Third way is, actually the second way is, yeah, that maybe you didn't get what you want, but some musibah has been. Yeah. So the deeper we get in our ilm of knowing things, the more reba. What's reba? What's reba? Radiyallahu anhum wa radu an. Reda is that reda. So what is radiyallahu anhum wa radu an? Yeah. Allah is pleased with them. They are pleased with Allah. So reda is not just I submit to accept, but it's a pleasure in and getting, we don't want to reda. So it's a very deep meaning now, reda. Okay. So if your knowledge is very deep, that's why if you listen to some of the ulama who talk to us, you will say what? You will be granted deep understanding. And some of them will love to say that. You will be granted a deep understanding. It's very deep. Al-Bahab. Yeah? Okay. So, in medicine, you've got your goal, you've got to have your knowledge. So you've got to have what's the first enzyme that goes up in cardiac myocardial infarction? First enzyme that goes up myocardial infarction. That's knowledge, right? Give me some time, let me Google. Hello Google. Do you use that, Android? My daughter and her husband love it. So I'm walking and I suddenly hear them say, hello Google. What time is Asar today? And Google answer. Okay. So, here you go. Here you go. How many minutes? Okay, I'm trying to shake your laugh. This is right. You know what I'm trying to do? I know I'm very, but you got the concept I'm trying to say. So if you deepen your knowledge and then your precision of knowledge, you are on strong ground. However, if you have no practical skill, what kind of doctor are you? I write all the recipes. I think my bakery sells good cakes. I don't bake, but I write all the recipes. Don't buy a cake for my parents. But yeah, man. So the same way, once you have failed, you don't practice it. It's worse than someone who doesn't try. It's not an excuse to not do for it. It's not an excuse. But this is what you should be fearful of. You know, Aisha, after the Prophet ﷺ passed away, there was Tabi'in who came to ask for hadith every day. Okay? He came to ask for hadith every day. Yes, Alhamdulillah. Okay. What is Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal? Praise and gratitude to Allah ala kulli hal. Over all affairs. When you say that, my cousin sister taught me. It's a good thing. I almost fell. Alhamdulillah. Why Alhamdulillah kulli hal? Because in all matters, praise Allah. Even in what looks like an apparent negative. Because Allah, thank you for all the things I forgot to thank you for. Eyesight, oxygen, not being in Aleppo where we don't have internet, not being in a scenario where I'm worried for my life tomorrow or the safety of my children today. Yeah, so Alhamdulillah. And recently I told one of my relatives, benda tu jatuh, alamak wujud. Apa benda tu? What is that? What's that called? Latah. Tell me about another cultural latah. Il. No, neurology il. Another latah in another country. The jumping Frenchman of? Okay, homework. It's called tic disorder. Right? Sometimes reflex tic. And there's the jumping Frenchman of Maine, and yeah, you're right, an Eskimo mambo jumbo. But before that, another relative of mine, something happened, and he said, Astaghfirullah. And I thought, wow, Alhamdulillah. Then his first reflex is what? Innama sabru, inna sadmatul ula. Have you heard this? Innama sabru, sadmatul ula. Indeed, sabr is at the first strike. So someone crashes into your car or comes on your first thing that you say, the first reaction that you have, that's sabr. Yeah? This is sabr. So, culturally, we are the ones who latah. We should change our upbringing. That latah to me lah, Haniffah, God forgive me if I'm wrong, is not representative of our day. Because it's a cultural training. As a neurologist, I'm telling you, it's a tic disorder. So we should culturally train that our reflex is what? Astaghfirullah. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Something like that. Yeah? So when you bring up children, please make sure they've got that. Change this genetic expression. Okay? So, this, just now telling you the hadith of Aisha. And this Tabi would come and ask for X number of hadith and go back. And the next day, he has memorized it and he come ask for some more X number of hadith. He didn't go back. And when he came back again, Aisha asked, have you memorized and practiced what you've learned? And I'll give you the gist of it, is that yes, I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can, but not yet practicing more. And Aisha's answer was, why do you want to increase Allah's evidence against you? Now, Islam is not a persecutory religion. But if you are down the journey, so this is the path of our deen. We're all at different paths. There's one more slide as you go online. It shows the distance and the hills. Where you are on the journey starts making you understand. So if now I talk to you about music, you will flip. If I say, turn off music. Well, half of you might flip. Okay? But later on in your life, when your daughter or your son's going to have a walima, you might be the very one who say, no, I don't want this gathering. What I want to say? This is what I understand. Rhythm, beats, duff. But where do you get that from? You get it from knowledge of how. You get it from a practice of devotion. Eat something. Eat. Eat that. No matter how clever you are, if you are not meant to get guidance, lost. Right? And your enemy is going to be what? The thing I spoke to you this morning. Sorry, at the beginning of the slide. Takabur, arrogance. Conceit, takabur. That's ujub. What's ujub? Amazement with my savviness, my cool. Yeah? And Riya. What is Riya? Comes from Ra'ayta alladhi. Have you not seen those who? So Riya comes from you see. Riya means you want people to see. Yeah? These are our enemies. We don't want this. Astaghfirullah. A'udhu billah. Okay, so isti'adah, we ask for protection. This is what? Hidayah. And what istiqamah? Istiqamah comes from what word? From what word? Istiqamah. Siapa tadi kata? Comes from? Qiyam. Alif sinta in any word means you ask for it. Istighfar. You ask for it. Mikraj means what? It's saying inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. So instead of telling, oh, baca tu, just say istiraj. Yeah, so that's the phraseology for it. So istiqamah means to stand so firm. What's the second line in Surah Kahf? Kahf, you all use kafilah, but it's like this, right? This kaf, ha, fa. Everybody is kafi. Actually, is kaf. Right? What's the second line, kaf? No, second line. Ayat. Surah Kahf. Number one, surah number apa? Surah number 18. What's the second line? Huh? Alhamdulillah. Qayyiman liyunzira ba'san shadidan. So qayyiman. What does it mean? What's the translation? To stand firm. Be blown away. Okay. So what we want in holding on to this is Allah give us huda. Not the beginning. It's a favor from Allah. Fadlan min Allah wa ni'mah. It's a favor and a blessing. Fadlan min Allah wa ni'mah. A favor from Allah and a blessing. So you pray for it, beg for it, because as soon as you lose hidayah, betul? You do any good deed with no hidayah, which means no iman. Where are you? Only a worldly person. So as you move from medical studentship to housingship, try and build yourself very strong, your focus of your growth, very strong in your knowledge base. Think about the people in Andalus. How did they become people who invented lots of stuff from optics to pharmacology? And then think about how they used to put into practice what they want to do. You know, some of these great medical scientists, they have a clinical practice, They handle their family, then they write journals, then they write a textbook, and one of the guys also writes don't talk about other guys. This one. I carry this. This is by Muhammad Hussein Khan. You know who he is? No! Siapa nama? Zaid. Tell me a famous Zaid in Isra. Sama? Ya, good. Alamak, tak ada lah. Baca dulu nama dari mana? So, University Madinah. You know what he is? Chest physician. You know what he translates? Quran. Who has got Sahih Bukhari's translation in English? How many volumes? Oh, tak ada, you don't know, huh? You know, I usually tell in class, right? Mention not good, others are not good. This is provocation. Muhammad Hussein Khan and Taqiyuddin, one of them, I can't remember which one, is a professor of respiratory medicine in Madinah. But he's the man who's been giving us the Quran in our English, who's been giving us the help of understanding the Quran in English. And he's translated Quran with his father, and also the 9 volumes, all of Sahih Bukhari, in 9 volumes. How on earth does he practice medicine, keep up with being his, with his peers in medicine, and then do all this in the game? So that's a bit on his istiqamah. He's so firm. And it's something I learned, because I used to wonder how, Alhamdulillah, Allah has blessed me enjoying food and enjoying sleep. So mostly it's a big problem for me. And I used to wonder how the great scholars of before used to handle more sleep. How do they fit their day in? You know, they write many books, right? Imam Haniffah, definitely Imam Nawawi. They just write volumes of books. Imam Shafi'i. So, one of the people who taught us shared with us a biography that one of the great Imams, the way he divided his night, the way I remember it as Imam Shafi'i, he would divide his night to 3. A night has 12 hours. And this is the normal night, so not North Pole, not South Pole. And he divided it into 3. 4 hours for sleep, 4 hours for his secret worship with his Lord, our Lord. See, secret worship. The salah of rukul, the zakat of rukul, world should see. But the salah that's not of rukul, the sadaqah of not rukul. But nobody else knows his best. And I was told by one of my teachers that when the Sahaba when they were praying in public, they worry about their ikhlas so much, that they would match an equal amount of time of secret worship. We don't even have enough time in public worship. We don't have any secret time in secret worship on a consistent basis. And so that's the kind of concept they have. So for Imam Shafi'i, what I remember, I mean, I have the person wrong. It might be Abu Hurairah, but I think it's Imam Shafi'i. He used to spend 4 hours, he divided the night into 3, 4 hours on sleep, 4 hours on secret worship, and 4 hours academic work. So when I wanted to turn down giving lectures before, because I felt I had to chase other knowledge, this used to put shame to me and say, oh, Haniffah, 0 excuse. How can you say you don't want? I don't want to come give this lecture, I don't want to go give that lecture, I got other things I want to read for myself, for my soul, for my akhirat. It's not representative of how the knowledgeable people before us. So the more we have skill, the more you influence your skill. Medicine is the same. The way you use your stethoscope, the way you hold a tendon hammer, the way you elicit an ankle jerk, the way you recognize a murmur, it's all going to be the same. We're going to end with the last bit, which is, after I want you to ask questions. I told my children that in your relationship, you see, I put that 3 common things, and on this side is our circular medical knowledge, on that side, if you like, is our deen. But the truth is, it should overlap, and you should use the armamentarium of your deen to succeed in the world. The example I always give is, what's Maghrib today? Who's next to, who's at the end? Siapa nama? Sorry? Aiman? Aiman, Maghrib, lagi ni buka apa? Astaghfirullah. When the sun set, kan? Ini bulan apa? Bulan Rajab. Okay, so let's. Sorry, tahu sudah? Sabar. Belum kan? Belum lagi. Okay. So, but you're not wrong because you follow some different trends, but it's slightly different. So let's say this is Ramadan, and today Maghrib is 7:27. So breakfast time is what time? 7:27. And let's say we were traveling today, I was coming here or something, and I know it's Maghrib, Ramadan, and it's 7:27. You think I'm going to breakfast at what time? What time is our breakfast? Really? On the dot? Really on the dot? How many would break on the dot 7:27? Ramadan. Come on. Ramadan month, 7:27, breakfast time, you're sitting in class on the dot. Who will breakfast on time? Who won't breakfast on time? You see your punctuality. You see the irony of it? Can I not? You see the irony of it? We are trained to be punctual like nobody's business. Now let's talk about class. This clown doctor who teaches in the morning, what's his name? Haniffah. 7:40, the guy 7:30. How many are punctual? Almost all now, out of fear. That's not the fear of taqwa, by the way. That's the fear of humanity. That's all I'm saying. So, we are equipped to be spot on punctual. But we keep it in a pocket called buka puasa, iftar. Okay, let's go. Who's going to pray at 7:30? What time is Shuru? 7:17, yeah? 7:10 now. Huh? 7:10. So who's going to pray at 7:05? Ada? Okay, don't admit. Don't admit. But generally speaking, we're going to pray at what time? 5:50. Now it's 5:52, right? 5:51. Yeah? So we're going to pray at 5:51. Betul tak? No, it's not 5:51. Earlier than now. It's probably that. Huh? But you got what I'm trying to say. You look at our punctuality. Incredible. And the smokers. Would you ever smoke? Secretly put up your hands, who smoke? Ladies? No, I used to work in Kelantan. Two of my daughters are in Kelantan. Yeah, and you go to the market, really smoke. And they'll have telco in Semayang Jemaah. Yeah. But if you're a smoker, Ramadan from Subuh to Maghrib, would you smoke? How come? Do you even dream of smoking? So you're equipped to win. You keep it in another pocket called Deen. In fact, Deen is everything. It's not so difficult to succeed. So what should I say? Astaghfirullah. Would you say Inna Lillahi wa Inna Ilaihi Raji'un? Yes, you would. And how would you finish it? Allahumma ajirni fi musibati wa akhlif li khairan minha. Whose dua is that? Salaman. So Allah, reward me in my musibah, in my calamity, and substitute it with something khairan minha, with something better. Of course, in Malaysia, if I say Inna Lillahi wa Inna Ilaihi Raji'un, okay. So anyway, we keep all these super duper weapons that we have trained from a young age before Balik in a pocket, only reserved for the trivial thing called slavery to God. And then the major thing that we call the world, start doing all kinds of fun. How confused are we? Only we use the same skill. One of my sheikhs, his name is Abu Isra, please look him up. Look him up. He told us, if you are a believer, you should feel you belong to a different name. Amazing are the affairs of women. Because all affairs you're always winning. Either sabr and you're getting great, or you are shukr and you're getting great. Focus, your worry, and at the same time you have no depression. Yeah. So what does I go ahead with? The strength of our deen comes in two things. For me, as started when I first started getting close to the religion, the way. Okay, this is how I see it. How am I doing for time? That's horrible, huh? Okay, are you all going to fall asleep? No, huh? But I share with you, but you get annoyed, you can throw it at me and I'll say, Astaghfirullah. I'm asking for forgiveness for whom? For whom? I'm asking from Allah for whom? For whom? No, Astaghfirullah. I'll say forgiveness for myself. So when you throw it at me, I realize, oh, Haniffah, sudah silap. Minta maaf cepat-cepat. Okay, so the way I see it for myself, when I first started understanding that, I was amazed by the Quran when I was young. And I used to say, if we say that there is T-Rex at the jetty now, and all of us have got the time and the transport, where would we go? The jetty. To see T-Rex. What is T-Rex? What? See, your knowledge macam tu. Alhamdulillah. Okay? So if T-Rex was there walking, don't know T-Rex, right? Not the theater, huh? T-Rex as in the dinosaur, right? Everybody's here, your generation knows this for sure, right? Surely we'd be amazed right now, right? I'm not talking to, imagine it's real. We'd be amazed and rush at them. I'm telling you, we got the same amazement. We've got the same amazement. We've got the same amazement. The same amazement. And I'm talking to you like a scientist, not talking to you like some kind of woman. Yeah? So, what I told my children was, in the times gone by, the people used to be so successful, like during the Andalus times, because they used to have the Quran in their heart. They memorized the Quran. So, in their tongue, they memorized the Quran, reading it. And they would believe what they did. They really would believe what they did. Now when I woke up from the mosque, I'm going to share with you. I would read to myself as I woke up. Besides the dua. Apa doa keluar masjid? Somebody. Allahumma inni as'aluka. Ada. Allahumma aftahli. Ada. Okay, homework. Ada? Rahmati bila? So, bila keluar? Fadli or this? So ada dua. It's very good. It's very meaningful because you're going in asking for mercy and coming out asking for the world. Yeah, so you should know all these things like how enters your. So anyway, the people of days gone by, you read about all of them. You read about these people from Andalus who are great scientists and pharmacists and doctors. They used to have the Quran by their tongue. In others, they already memorized the Quran at the age of 12, 8. And they used to have the Quran in their heart. They believed in it, lived by it, taught by it. Then later on, when they matured, they applied it, whatever field they would that they have the Quran in it. That kind of formula of the Quran in your tongue, Quran in your heart, Quran in your mind. Only Allah cannot give us a word. Right? Only Allah cannot give us a word. In others, Allah will give us a word. So, the last bit for you to recognize who you are, understand, Ulillah Malikul Mulk, Tu'ti Mulka Man Tasha. What does it mean? What does that mean? Surah mana? Surah? Al-Imran. Al-Imran, awal Al-Imran kan? Allah gives kingdom or dominion to who he wants. Takes dominion. He honors who he wants. He bases who he wants. And in his hands is all. So I used to tell my children, what I learned from some of the sheikhs is that if you get confused by people and the pressures of society, remember this. Go back, revise. Read in your heart. If you believe it, the world won't shake you. But at the same time, learn how to be waliyat al-qaf. What is waliyat al-qaf? Moderate. Subtle, not moderate, subtle. Where did I come? Oleh apa? Surah? Surah Kahf. Oh, ayat number 13 ke 18. Yeah? When the sleepers have woken up and they're going to go out to buy food, they'll be persecuted if they're recognized. So they tell one of them to go out and buy food. It is Oleh apa? Subtle. So if you're a houseman, Quran will tell you, don't fight. Subtle, because they'll extend you. They'll disbind. You build yourself up. No, serious. The methodology of winning in this world is in the Quran. Okay, so you learn this subtleness because the Quran says it's not subversive. Huh? It's not being subversive. Huh? It's being subtle. In your heart, you resist. Build yourself up with all those values. As you get to be stronger, then later on, what does Zulkarnain say? In the same surah, come work with you. Zulkarnain is already very powerful. So when you're very powerful, you don't suppress people. Come work with you. Share and work with you. So the Quranic methodology is there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So have the Quran, as much as you can. Quran in your heart, you believe in it, and use it. Don't let people confuse you. They tell you things. Make sure it belongs only to original stuff, to original good deeds, to original good aim. Quran, Sunnah. Yeah? So if someone tells you about this and that about the religion, you know, for example, somebody tells you about righteous conduct, homosexuality, freedom, expression, internationalism, what's the word for it? Interfaith. How do you answer? Learn it yourself, and if the person is talking to you, don't judge. You shouldn't judge, but you want to know what they can trust. Don't look at what they say. They drink wine. They modestly dress. Do the men pray? Do the men understand praying in congregation? Do they delay their salah? Look at what they do. It's the evidence. One. Number two, if you want to know the relationship of someone, Allah, look at his relationship with Allah. So if he's pious, then he's going to lead you. But his relationship with Allah's book is not something that's clear. Be careful. Number three, for yourself, you want to know whether you have Allah's favor. I'm on call today. Can I take it? I didn't change my call, guys. Chose 6 to 8. Dr. Haniffah. Yes, sir. Anything bad? I'm giving a lecture. Anything bad? Can you call me back at about, say, 8? Thank you very much. Therefore, I remember Allah has allowed me to recognize people's voices. So I remember who to scold. So don't listen to what people say. See what you do comes to Islam. What they dress. If it's hip hop with music and he tells you about it, then you think second one. If you want to know their relationship with Allah and your relationship with Allah, then look at your relationship with Allah. Third one, if you want to know your favor with Allah, your favor with Allah, see whether you have a portion of the night. You understand? A portion of the night prayer. You know, we should remember Allah in all times, but there are certain times that are really Allah and His servant. You get a shade, but how one of the qualities of the shade in Qiyamah is what? Nobody else knows. Only the wrong and his slave know about slave's red eyes. As soon as somebody else knows, boom, you're not in that category. So you will know whether you have a portion. And if you have a portion of the night prayer, then what my teachers tell me, that might mean that you have a portion. You follow me? Yeah? Okay? So I'll stop here. All good comes from Allah. All weaknesses is mine. But I'm your brother here today. Bit further down the path, fall into many holes, and God willing, trying to win Allah's will.
Very interesting.
Oh no, actually it wasn't the color of something what. Ini saya nak kutuk my brother ni. Akhi, you sabotage me, Akhi.
Adam sabotage.
Adam sabotage. Adam sabotage Firdaus, who continued the sabotage to Haniffah. Alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal.
I think thank you very much to Dr. Haniffah. As per requested, Dr. Haniffah ended the session early to allow for questions to be asked. So I think I would like to ask the
Yes, please. We are brothers and sisters in humanity. We are brothers and sisters in humanity if you're not Muslim. Who is Khalid al-Walid? What's his title? Saifullah. Who was the leader of the people who won the war for the Quraysh in Uhud? The leader of the caravan, the whole group was Abu Sufyan. Or who was the leader of the cavalry that won the war? Khalid al-Walid, Saifullah. At that time, not yet. But all his sins are. So today, when I see somebody who hasn't yet sujood, doesn't mean he's not going to be my brother. And my dua was for his heart to be soft. Yeah, that was the other slide. You see a slide. This is the slide. Yeah, this is like that you have sweet, gentle words, and you don't know what seed you plant in the heart. You don't know how it will grow at another time. Okay, please.
You want to ask any questions?
Right. Is it dangerous to feel the pleasure? The answer is yes. But is it wrong? No. What's the last line of Surah Waqtuha? Come on, somebody help me. If I don't start from the beginning, I cannot remember the last second line, right? Last line. Kat Al-Quran. Waqtuha. Surah nombor apa? 90 something lah. Yeah, read it out loud. Auzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim. Amma bi ni'mati rabbika fahaddith. What does that mean?
And to your Lord.
And to your Lord? No. Amma bi ni'matika rabbika hadith. And declare the ni'mat, the favors of your Lord. What does that mean? When I should let people know. What car do I drive? I feel embarrassed. But alhamdulillah, it didn't come from a haram way. What is wastefulness? It's when you have more than one of what you need. If you have one of what you need but have good quality, that's fine. This is what I've learned from the ulama. So yes, it is dangerous, the world. I want to shun the world. But you don't shun the world. Love the world the way you want Allah to be. Because when you are strong, Allah is. Okay, so, but you got to get this concept right now. Let me share something that made my motto in life. And this was a long time ago. And it comes from the, what did I say? Yeah, it comes from the Quran. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار فقد فاز وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. That's the answer. Surah Al-Imran 185. Buka. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. All that live will die. 185. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة. And you will not get your total repayment until Qiyamah. Yeah. Next line. Next part of it. Faman zuhziha anil faman. And those of you who are far removed from the fire, right? Arabic. That's Allah's word. What khilal Jannah and enter Jannah. Faqad faz. Qad means what? Indeed, definitely has already. Faz. What is faz? Fa'iz. Success. And then the last line. وَمَا الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعٌ. And certainly, whatever is of this life, of this world, وَمَا الْحَيَاةَ, the life of this world, mata'un. What is mata'? I had to learn mata'. Mata' is temporary worldly pleasure. And what's gurur? Gurur is like mirage. So, وَمَا الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. Life of this world is but temporary worldliness. But if you become so focused on that kind of understanding, you will not be a representative of as Haniffahs for us. I feel strong with you. Because you will become stronger and represent us. And make people be attracted to who we are. Because we are punctual, we are polite, we are Isra. Yeah? So the long answer is with certain qualifications. You must be moderate. Have I been unclear? So go for it. Go for the world. Here's another. Am I boring out? So this is what I learned from my editing. I used to think that I can read and learn. And then when I told you I learned, when I learned from the Sheikh who taught us, the panel of them teachers, and most of them learned from Medina. Okay? And he told me, I asked him, how does someone like me, secularly educated, who feels like I wish I put the same amount of time learning my deen in my formative years, I feel like God, I wasted a lot of my toiling, I've been planting in a place where I've seen a good tree grow. It's called neurology. But I wish I planted another place and it would call deen. And actually my mind was wrong. It's together. Okay. And he told me, so I asked him, how do I now improve myself? And he said, do two things. He's a Hafiz Quran, he's a principal of the school, and he's also the Sheikh Yahya, he came in. Yahya Ibrahim. Okay, you're Google. I have many spots in Nigeria. I got 12 screws and 2 rods in my back because I used to play football for the state and run for the state. So I cannot salat, I cannot. And one of the things I lost most is to feel my head on the ground. Submission to Allah. And so my dua is, Allah put me in Jannah so I can sujood to you. But until then, I have to learn to sujood in my heart. And I have to learn from somebody that the real sujood is what? Because shaitan did not want to sujood. It's takabur. So when you sujood, you don't submit your body alone, you submit your heart. And for those of us where Allah has given us a passport, then you don't have to submit. You cannot bend down physically. Make sure your heart is crumbled. So he told me, improve your salat, work on your salat, and give random charity. So he said, you want to improve? This is what he was taught by his sheikh. He used to go back and learn. He used to be in Canada, now he's in Australia, but he's in Arabic. He's an Egyptian. He speaks Arabic fluently. He's a Hafiz Quran from the age of 20. And I trust him. And I think he's correct. Because when you learn your salah, you learn the Quran. And when you learn the Quran and you learn it in your salah, your heart's never hard. You're moved with it. I was just telling another friend of mine, he said, you want to go and pray salah somewhere where they're reading ayat Quran short? That's what I used to do. You want to go somewhere where it's reverberating. Yeah, so 1, improve your salah. Please, everybody. Number 2, random charity. Charity can be a smile, can be $1, can be a meal. And the best part is when it's anonymous. Except for zakat. Zakat is, there's a lot that can be said about it. Salah is not Allahu Akbar takbiratul ihram. No, salah comes from the azan. If I have time, I want to explain that. Salah starts with the azan. Because when you say Allahu Akbar, what is the translation for Allahu Akbar? Sorry, Vidal. Alright? Akbar. Okay, Allahu Akbar. So, what is this called? The word Allah. You cannot say Allah. So it's called Lafdul Jalalah. Lafaz, most high. So when you ever see this, you cannot say this is Allah. It's not Allah. It's the word Allah. Lafdul, apa yang lafaz? Jalalah. Lafaz Allah. So Lafdul Jalalah, Akbar. And Akbar. Have you all learned Arabic? Some of you? Akbar comes on Kabaro. Kaburo actually. Akbar comes from Kaburo. So Kaburo, Akbar, then the next one is Al Akbar. So it should be Kaburo, Akbar, Al Akbar. This one is Ism Tafdil. Comparative, superlative. Great or big? Greater? Greatest. What was your translation? Allahu Akbar? No, your translation. Allahu Akbar. Translation? Allah the, oh you all okay. Allah yang Maha Besar. The English is? Allah the greatest. Is that comparative or superlative? Greater or greatest? Allah the greatest. But is a tafdil? Kabura Akbar Al-Akbar. Where does it say? Comparative or superlative? Comparative. So it's great, greater, greatest. We say Allahu Akbar, but we translate Allahu Akbar, the greatest. Why? So this is what I'm trying to say. Ilm. Once your ilm is strong, your amal will change. So this Sheikh was telling me, Sheikh Yahya Ibrahim, Yahya Adil Ibrahim. SubhanAllah, Allah bless him, bless all our teachers. Bless their families. Really very sincerely. Because what's my neurology? What is my intelligence? If I don't know that. And I've told tell my children this. I want my neurology to be there. There. I want my guidance to be there. So I don't want my guidance to be greater than my neurology because my neurology is weak. No. I want my guidance to be there. But how do you get guidance? Beg. 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 Like nobody's business. Beg. So, when we hear the azan, can I go? When we hear the azan, Allahu Akbar, that's the beginning of prayer. Before that, you have taken wudu. You look up all the hadiths on wudu. Wudu is already an ibadah. And your forgiveness starts with wudu. And the way the hadith mentions it is, and it continues with your salah. Wudu is not precursor to an ibadah. Wudu is the ibadah. It is the ibadah. And do we take wudu a good way? A good way means sunnah. Do you know how Rasulullah took his wudu? Don't learn. Stay. So, a quick one. How my prayer has changed. Sheikh Yahya, God, like I said, Allah bless all our teachers. When you start learning about azan, Allahu Akbar, and I understand it first from English, Allah the greatest. But I know from Arabic, it's not the greatest. It's not Allahu Akbar. It's Allahu Akbar. Because Allah is just one entity in His own league. And everything else is in another league. Everything else is down. Are you with me? And so you have no three things to compare. You only have Allah. Everything else that He has created, which is miskin. Okay, I know nothing about miskin. We have that. Okay? Miskin means we need Allah's mercy. That's what. Miskin means someone who is in need, not someone who doesn't have money. So when we go for class, we say, you miskin. What does it mean? Because we are in need. We're in need of what? Mercy. Why? Who gets into heaven? With your ibadah? With Allah's mercy. So that's why you're miskin. Now you understand what illness do. It puts you in your place and you understand why you're a slave. It doesn't, you know, you got 3 children, you graduated, you know you're miskin. So Allahu Akbar, the azan sounds. I know that I've already accepted a declaration that Allah belongs to one category and everything else is another category. And I will say, repeat after the azan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Lidah. When your lidah says what your heart doesn't mean, what is it? You're jadi munafik lah. Afaqallahu. I hear the azan, I understand the hierarchy of Allah, Kabura, Al-Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and Al-Akbaru. I understand the hierarchy, I know it, I learned the linguistics of it. I hear the azan, I repeat with my tongue, but I say, never mind, I'll pray later. Who is bigger sinner? The Haniffah who knew now, who knows now, the Haniffah who doesn't know. So it's impossible. What was one of the criteria I told you for today? About timing. The end timing. What was the end timing? What did I say we should end? What time should we end?
Say you want to keep it. Oh,
what time should we end?
7:20.
Yeah, why?
To greet Maghrib.
To greet Maghrib. Not chase Maghrib. That's the word I use. Tell my children, get up in the morning to greet the Azan. And if you want to have a portion of Allah's favor, then you know what you're chasing for. Okay? So, this is the kind of concept that you should try and achieve as you make knowledge change your amal. You make knowledge change your sleep. I saw a nice standing rubbish patient short of breath. My knowledge tells me I've seen someone talking to me now, half an hour later, needs ventilation. So my knowledge told me in neurology, go mark around, letter to casualty, get admitted. Why casualty? Because he can't afford to stay in the hospital. 2 years. Sorry.
Okay, it's 7:15 already, so we will stop for a while. To prepare for prayer, and then after prayer, if you guys have any questions, you can continue with Haniffah. Because Haniffah wanted to stay with us and eat and have a dinner or something. So who else have any questions? We can continue after prayer. So maybe the girls, some of you can pray inside the room, and we will try to prepare enough spaces for everyone to pray. So move, and then the guys, you can stack the chairs side and then Ika outside.
So those of you who have questions, I'll wait. Any announcement? Alhamdulillah.